you're so vain. I bet you think the song is about you. I really like that song. And you know, that's how I feel about a lot of these pastors right now, because sometimes we need to look back at some of these stories, see? Like when Jesus said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom." And none of these preachers want to talk about a kingdom, but they look at that rich man story, and he came and said, "How do I get in the kingdom?" And Jesus said, "Have you followed the greatest commandments?" Which, well, that would summarize it all. And he said, "Yes." And Jesus said, "You're this close. Just go sell all you have." And we've always been told he rejected Christ, but he liked Christ. He just didn't want to give up the money, you see. And if the winnowing fork is in his hand to separate the wheat from the chaff, then that Michael Myers thing that's coming, it could be like in Revelation 17 and all that stuff. It will get ugly, but it will probably be a judgment by fire for those who love money, not God, because Jesus said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit," right? Well, he said to the rich man, "Unless you're born of the Spirit." So that might have had less to do with like trusting Jesus right than just letting go of the money and loving God right and loving each other right. Because, see, he said, "Born of the Spirit," and then he said, "If you're poor in spirit," and he was homeless. And John, who said the axe is at the root of the tree to the Pharisees because they had blasphemed, because they loved money, not God. And Jesus said you can't love God and money. So don't you see how the judgment's coming on the fake church and their money idols they have faith in? Prosperity gospel all the way through it. Like, prosperity gospel's the biggest gaslight show we've ever seen, because they're all prosperity gospel. All of them that take tithing, see? Because Jesus said the two greatest commandments, and the tithe was a robbery of the honor thy father commandment, and they would have just fixed everything with two greatest commandments. But they were too busy making money, you see, because they were dens of thieves and liars. And, well, now their grandsons are here, see? So, if you want to make sure you're in the kingdom, I'm guessing being born of the Spirit and all that baptizing stuff might have to do with getting rid of your money and looking for the king to come and say, "Yeah, I'm trusting you, not money." Because you can't trust both, see? So, if you just want to get on the same page with the king, you just let go of the money. Give it away or whatever. Especially right now, see? And then you get gold from the king, so it's all good anyway. And that shows you have that great faith in that coming king. And don't get caught up in all these doctrines of men that make sons of hell, because they're everywhere. And many trust them so much that, well, they've become zombies at heart already. But maybe there's much hate and pride in their hearts, which has to do with that love of money stuff. Because when you get a lot of money, you tend to look down on others with less. And since poor in spirit actually has a meaning of poverty, actual poverty, well, I don't see too many pastors living on $2 a day. So maybe if we saw some of those preaching about a king, we'd know we're on the same page.